Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, all that other bollocks. Welcome to Championship Chatter. My name is Jonny.
And I'm Jonno.
And we're going to be talking all things Championship leading into this festive period of Boxing Day madness.
Boxing Day one. Oh, everybody loves Boxing Day fixture, don't they?
It's just fucking mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apart from that one year when... You have 1 year when everything's like 6-0, 7-0, 5-0. And then you have a year where it's like, Boxing Day results, 0-0, 0-0, 0-1.
That's because all players are usually hungover.
Yeah. But that was more of a classic thing.
Yeah.
Well, should we get straight into big games that have just gone?
Definitely.
Burnley have absolutely bodied Michael Carrick's Middlesbrough.
Yeah, one of the informed teams.
Oh, yeah, it seems like...
And I did think when he scored, I thought, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is a great result for him. I just seemed to spur Burnley on.
Yeah.
And we're good money for the victory.
Yeah, I mean, Borough, they're a strange fucking lot, aren't they? I mean, all this about, I'm glad we got rid of... Best Christmas present we could have, we could get rid of Wilder. So you could bring in Michael Carrick.
He's doing all right so far, but it's just it's honeymoon period.
Exactly. And it's wore off with
They
the bank.
played Burnley top at league.
But we've played Burnley top at league. I've seen other teams play Burnley top at league. Oh,
5-2.
I don't know, let me check time. But what I'm saying is I've seen them play so many times this season, Burnley. They're ruthlessly efficient, but they're not usually 3-1 winners. It's usually 1-0, 2-1. To win by 2 goals isn't very Burnley-like. I said it's now. If you look at stats now, watch them have won more games by 2 than any other team in country, something stupid. Like, what I'm saying is, they don't usually make it look that easy, Burnley. And against Carrick's Borough.
Well, it seems to be when Middlesbrough scored, that's when they seem to have kick-started it.
Yeah.
But before that, it were anybody's game.
I just think the Borough are just a poison chalice. I really do.
Yeah. You're just not just upset that they sacked Wilder and it didn't work for him?
No, it's the arrogance of the fan base.
That's always been there.
It's always been. It's a North East thing. Sunderland, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, they all think they're bigger than they are.
We're going into that one.
One club cities tends to be a trait. But one thing I will say about Middlesbrough is they do seem to be using their talent a lot better because Wilder had a very rigid system. Players didn't suit the system, so it was never going to work.
No.
They're now utilising the players to the right positions, coming up with a system that actually suits the players rather than forcing the players into square pegs round holes. So everything I've just said, full credit to them for actually doing what they can with what they've got.
Yeah.
Which is what they need at this point, because there's no money for transfers. There's nothing for reinvestment, kind of bringing players in January. They're not going to bring in 10 players in January.
Definitely not.
They'll probably lose another
If they
10.
lose,
I know.
definitely season's over for them.
Where are they now, Borough? Because they were near bottom, weren't they?
They were. They've gone up to 13th. It's a decent run.
Yeah, it's an improvement. It's a big improvement. I'm not going to fully slate him. Yeah, I do think 50%. Not as bad as Newcastle and Sunderland, who seem to think they're world's biggest teams, but there is that North East thing. Maybe it's just overconfidence. Maybe it's not arrogance. Maybe they're just a confident team.
I don't mind that.
Borough are the least.
If you think your team are deserving, no, did better than what they're doing.
Yeah. No, I don't know. If you're doing shit, you're shit.
Sunderland's had a good start to the season.
Yeah.
All right, they fell away to mid-table now.
I do think that Carrick in the long run probably won't last more than a season and a half. Because remember, they had all this fear when Wilder came in about the same time last year. Do you remember?
Yeah,
and it was best thing since sliced bread, that win at Blackpool, this and other. And I see the same being with Carrick. It's going to be a fucking revolving door for about 3 years till they get new owners, where it's going to be like, he's amazing! He's shit, get him in! You know what I mean?
He's not had much experience. He's always been assistant. But he's got to start somewhere.
Exactly. Coventry City 3, Swansea City 3.
3-0 and
you fucked it up. 3-0 and you fucked it up.
I thought you'd like that.
I did. I loved it.
3-0 up until 68th minute.
But Coventry are the best thing since Barcelona in the prime 2000s.
They've got the best defensive record.
They've also got the best fans in the world, the best stadium in the world, the best this in the world, the best that in the world. Coventry City, aren't we fucking amazing? You've got a drum, you shit, fuck off, liquidate.
They're playing well.
Oh, fuck them, cunts.
2 wins in there. They've got 2 games in hand. If they win both of them, go up to 5th.
Do you see them winning 2
You've
games
got to look. Yeah, where they're playing. Although I think one's against West Brom, who are also in form. So
it's not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
I'm just saying, watch this space. I know you don't like
Watch this space for what? The fucking points deduction that's going to come when they go into fucking admin again? The fucking ground being bought by Mike Ashley and had been bribed into a takeover? You know, watch this space for what?
They're playing football on the pitch behind what's going on back doors.
Fuck them.
I know you don't like them, but
3-0, you fucked it up.
You do know we're playing on Boxing Day, don't you?
Yeah, they're going to beat us 2-0. I'm in no doubt about this. Because I hate them, they will beat us 2-0. Swansea, such a to come back from 3-0 down, always good. They are nuttier than squirrel shit, that team.
Nuttier than squirrel shit?
Nuttier than squirrel shit.
Love it.
But you can't ever predict what they're going to do. 1 week they look like fucking prime Real Madrid, Galactico style. And week after, they look like, what's the other team called? Like amateur team, like Espanyol. But you know what I mean, though? There's like two sides to them.
Yeah, I mean, that last 25 minutes were just awesome from them.
They were. Well, if they could do that consistently, they'd be near top. Easily. We talked about them being in form. West Bromwich Albion 3, Rotherham 0. John will take it away, because you've got a funny feeling about West Brom, haven't you?
West Brom, I mean, I do think Coburn's a brilliant appointment.
He
did wonders with Huddersfield's not exactly a sparkling team.
No.
And with the resource, I think West Brom, I mean, Jed Wallace on the score sheet again.
Yeah.
Dan Garner, I just think they're a team to watch.
Do you think that?
I don't think top two for them.
No.
But I do think they're going to sneak into playoffs.
Do you think that Benidorm style football suits the players that West Brom have got?
Yeah. Nitty gritty, know how to win.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, the 16th position.
But they've won
with 5 games on the bounce.
The thing
last team to beat them was Sheffield United.
But people seem to think that we're saying Benidorm football is an insult. We're really not. There's some flair there to it.
Yeah.
But there's that old-fashioned...
Everybody loves Benidorm anyway, though.
The series. They've got that grit to them. That's why we're saying Benidorm, because it's nice and sunny. It's got some flair. But then there's that gritty, down to business... I don't want to say English, but it is, isn't it? Yeah. That old-fashioned English crunch of kind of style to it. And I think it suits West Brom down to a T. Norwich 0, Blackburn Rovers 2.
To be honest, I would have thought Norwich win. Brilliant from Blackburn, brilliant. There's not much more you can say to that. Gibson and Dolan getting the goals.
Did you see what Dean Smith said?
No, I can't listen to him.
He turned around and he went, I can't wait to play an away game so we're not round our fans, they're so negative. So why don't you just sign your own fucking...
He never said that.
He did, essentially said that. Maybe not as many words, but
Ow.
Why not sign your own resignation note?
Although Dealey did that.
No, true, yeah. But obviously you were naming the scorers then. When you look at Blackburn, who are their danger men that we need to be watching out for? Because they are pushing us for second now.
They are. They did this last season and they fell away. I hope they do the same. There's always Berrington Diaz.
Yeah.
There's always. I mean, he can get a score sheet and they still win. It's
him and
they're getting goals from all over the park.
Berrington Diaz and Ndiaye are the two that are involved in most goals, assists and goals wise. Yeah. They're both fighting that out. Both players that both teams will be desperate not to lose in January.
I think we'll keep all their ours.
Yeah.
I think we've got the stability to do that. Blackburn on the run. There were talks of him going at the beginning of the season. Yeah. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, because to be honest, I wouldn't be sad to see him go.
Not for our point of view.
But from your point of view,
I'd like to sign him for us.
Yeah. From where you are in the league table, they've got a chance of promotion, so surely you can give him another 6 months.
You'd like to think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, Gibson, like you said, Gibson and Dolan's getting the goals, so they have got goals all around the park, haven't they?
Yeah.
We mentioned West Brom. They've got like a Jed Wallace type of player. You look at the players that are chipping in with the goals. Lots of attacking midfielders this season. I think that's showing how important that kind of position is to teams this season. Yeah. And I think Blackburn have got a lot of talent around that area.
Yeah, exactly.
The top 6 is so wide open this season. Like ridiculously wide open.
I mean, looking all the way down to 15th, Luton, 30 points. They're only 4 points off playoffs.
Absolutely.
You can't call them top. Well, the 4th team that's going to win. Do you think the top 2 sorted? Definitely don't think United. I can't ever say Sheffield United going to stay in second position.
No.
Or Sheffield United.
We'll fuck it up if we can.
Exactly. We've done it too many times.
I think if we keep us, I say it every week, if we keep us players fit, I see us winning the league division still.
Yeah.
Now everybody's starting to come back. We get a fully fit squad.
I mean, we've had 2 wins and we've not looked pretty about it.
No, but again, players just coming back from fitness. Yeah. Told Santa Berger here, he's just going back. He looked shattered.
He did. He was way off the pace, weren't he? But
these are players that come back in. McBurney only just coming back in. Billy Sharp chipping in with 2 goals to get these non-pretty wins while McBurney's been out. And Dye running show, got Max Lowe coming back, who'd have thought it
It's
a
just not
revelation.
being pretty against two teams that are down there.
Yeah?
Burnley looking good for top spot at the moment for me.
I think they just like have their dip yet. They've had one against us, so that's it.
Yeah, but I just think they're going to know how to win.
Yeah, maybe. But if they do, fair play to them, because I think if we've got a fully fit squad, any team that finishes above us deserves to win division.
Yeah.
And I stand by that. It's not arrogance. It's just we've got a very good thin squad. You lose a few, we become very bang average very quick, and that's what I mean by that statement. One team within the top 6, Preston. I've got a very, very dark horse feeling about Preston, because they look a little less schizophrenic than Swansea, but maybe a tiny bit, because one week they look phenomenal, and then they go to be an average.
That's it, and I think the consistency will bite them on the arse, and I can't see them staying in a top 6 position.
Really? You don't see them doing that? I could see them being in Huddersfield, getting to playoff final and maybe cocking it up at last.
No, I can't see it. They'll fall away. I hope not, because I like Preston.
I like Preston.
They've been about for a long, long time in Championship, and I think they do deserve...
The original Invincibles.
There you go.
You look at them and you said West Brom climbing the table. Are they going to do a Forest?
Yes.
Yeah? You think they're going to win playoffs?
Definitely final.
You reckon?
Yeah. I just like Carlos Cobran, and already he's looking good. I've always got him playing,
yes,
and he's only going to get better.
We're going to go around the Championship fans now. A little bit different. Instead of asking them for their weekend previews, we're going to ask them what they want from Father Christmas this year. Take it away.
So then, what do Millwall need from Father Christmas this Christmas? Well, we could do with another player or two in a January transfer window, which will be a bit like Fleming, a bit something about him. We could do a bit of luck come the second half of the season. And I suppose something third, what we need is to every club we're playing for the rest of the season to suffer some form of bad luck, so that then we can climb up the table fast and we can get in those playoffs and the automatic space for promotion into the promised land and cause absolute carnage. Merry Christmas.
Chris Hall here for Pitch Footy on the 3 things that I want for Albion for Christmas. Pretty simple, really. A new owner, a new chief exec, and a sporting director. Not a new one, because we haven't got one at all at the moment. Basically, I want some proper people running my football club. It's all going rosy on the pitch. No problems at all with what's going on the pitch. Off it, total and utter shambles, as is being highlighted by loads of high-profile football finance journalists, the likes of Martin Calladine and people like that, are highlighting the fact that we are in a total and utter mess off the pitch. And there's a lot of concerns around the football club's finances, loans owned by Lai. So to be honest, I would love to see him gone. Let's get somebody in who actually cares about this football club, who doesn't just see it as his personal bank account. Let's get him gone, and let's get some competent people actually running the football club, who know what they're doing and have the long-term interests of this football club at hand. But on the pitch, big up to Carlos Corberan. Happy with everything you're doing. You just keep doing what you're doing post-Christmas, pal, because it's all going fantastically. We love you. 5 wins on the spin. Boing, boing. But lie out.
So Christmas is almost upon us. Those lists to Santa are getting finalised. And as a Watford fan, what's on mine? Well, first and foremost, I want to feel better after going to the dance the other day. I do feel as bad as I look. But in terms of Watford, what I want, well, actually, it's what I don't want, and that's a new manager. Slaven Bilic is doing really, really well for Watford, so please, Santa, can we just stop sacking managers? Let's stick with this one. He's doing a decent job. Next on the list, I reckon Ismail Assar is going to leave us, so he's going to be a present for someone else. I just hope we get that sorted and it's just not an ongoing saga, something that drags on. He's definitely going to go, I think, so let's get that done and dusted. Let's get a bow on that and get him sent out in time for, well, it won't be Christmas, but the end of January. That'll do for me. And finally on the list, stop getting injured. So ahead of Christmas, make sure you do your exercise. Watford players, Do all your stretches, eat well, just look after yourselves, because at the moment, it seems like every time a Watford player goes on the pitch, they get injured. So please, Santa, let's keep slaving, let's get rid of Sarr, and let's stop getting injured. Merry Christmas, everybody, and come on, you ones!
So we've heard from the Championship fans about what they want for Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas?
I'm about to ask you the exact same
I'll
thing.
beat you to it.
For Sheffield United this year, all I want for Christmas is a contract extension for Illiman and I, and possibly Sanderberg. That's all I want. Very unlikely, but not being greedy. Just like a 20-year extension. That's all I want, Santa. That's all I want.
I want a new Xbox.
What, for Sheffield United?
No, for myself.
No, it's what does your club want for Christmas, you great Wilf?
Similar to that, keep hold of players with what we've got, and everybody else to lose.
I want us to be bought by the state of Dubai. Get
No.
£750 billion, and I want us to sign all the world's best players and then finish 5th in Championship.
I might win that playoff.
I know, yeah. Can you imagine? Playoff final, Sheffield United, Mbappe, Messi.
No, you couldn't.
And then all these players, and we still managed to lose at Wembley 1. It'd be fucking typical, wouldn't it?
Would it for Sheffield United?
Let's have a look at the big games coming up at the weekend. And also, when we look at the big games, it also gives a chance to play a lovely game and a chance for a bit of...
Foreplay.
Oh, we all love a bit of foreplay.
Don't we?
Ooh. That gets so creepy. First game, straight away, Bristol City versus West Bromwich Albion. We can't not talk about West Brom. We seem to have focused on them a lot this episode, but they're a very interesting team to watch.
Yeah, like I said, they've got the game in hand against Coventry in midweek.
Yeah.
Bristol City at the moment at home, not
No.
the best of teams.
It's Nigel Pearson, isn't it? He was always better away from home than he is at home. So his wife says. Ooh.
Cut. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to say a West Brom win.
I'm going to agree with you. I see West Brom winning this one. Maybe not as convincing as the last game. I do think while Bristol City don't look too strong at home, they're not going to be pushovers, are they?
No, of course they're not.
They're not going to be pushovers. Maybe a 2-1 win, something like that. Next game. Can Carrick recover? It's the battle of the new managers. It's Michael Carrick at Middlesbrough versus Colo.
I want it to go well just so that
Yeah.
all four fans can start singing that.
Do you reckon if he ever get some promoted, he'll sit there and generally with me. But no, versus Wigan Athletic. I was really impressed with Wigan. Second half especially. I thought they'd trying. First half, you can tell there were some teething problems. They get balled away quite a lot. Second half, I think they showed glimpses of what they can do and what they can do going forward. I'm quite impressed with them. By all means, they're not a top half at table team. They do need to bring in some new players, but I liked the way they was trying to play football and trying to attack.
I think we just took foot off the pedal and a bit negative towards it. That's what let them bring in. I thought they were a poor side.
Do you think it was more us?
I was here, but I did have a few to drink. So
You were saying 4-0 half time.
3-0, I think.
3-0. Oh yeah, sorry, 3-0.
And they were miles offside anyway. So
It were, but we also did have Baldock doing a diving save in bottom corner.
from all over the park.
But I've got a funny feeling Colo's winning this one.
No chance. Middlesbrough.
You're going Borough, I'm going Wigan. Colo.
Carrick.
Michael. PNE versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield, I think they're dead. I think they're dead and buried.
I do. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
We'll be sad to see them go.
From playoff final to relegation. It's what it's looking like, isn't it?
The curse of it.
All down to a manager leaving. It shows the importance of that guy at that club, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I do like a few Huddersfield fans. I've got some Huddersfield mates. Shout out to you guys. And he takes that chance, but they're dead. They're done.
Yeah, I can't see him getting out of it. It's going to take something drastic. Whether they make some signs in January, who knows? Are they going to pile money into it, knowing that they might get relegation?
Can you pile money?
You can't.
You got to try and solidify
Get a
what
bargain,
you've got.
a couple of loans maybe.
Yeah. And PNE, like we said, they're so schizophrenic, it's untrue. So as bad as Huddersfield are...
They could win 3-0.
Yeah, we don't know which Preston's turning up.
No, but no, I'm still going for a Preston win.
Yeah, me as well. Chedwin hat-trick.
He's on form at the moment.
He is.
It's nice to see.
What a lad. Love the guy. Yeah, we're in Preston. We've only disagreed on one so far, so we're going to the final one.
I think we might disagree on this one.
Very possibly. Luton Town are at home to Norwich City, and Dean Smith needs a win, because I think if Dean Smith loses this game...
He's happy because he's playing away from game.
He's playing away from home, so he'll be happy. But I reckon this is probably... He could get sacked. Yeah, sacked on Boxing Day.
It's another manager that I said, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Just why?
There you go.
Forker were negative. But
Next time a club needs a manager, ask us first.
Yes, we will give you the answers. Little Tony. Why?
He says, why suddenly they're not going to do anything now? Little Tony, bless him.
Fucking Stoke. Jesus Christ, Alex Neil. Why? But anyway, sacked on Boxing Day if they lose this game.
You think?
Yeah,
I'd say a nice Christmas present. There you go.
Yeah, New Year's Day, hunting for jobs and shit like that. Because I think this is his last chance. I really do. So I think he's getting sacked because I think Luton are winning.
Well, going for a draw. Is that still going to save him?
No, I think he's got to win it.
Really?
Look, where are they in table now, Norwich?
Still fifth.
But how many points in front?
Fifth.
How many teams can take over them if they lose and they win? Where could they end up? They could end up like what, 10th?
That's true. But
if they don't win this game, they could end up 10th. For a team that's just come down, we're expected to do well.
But then again, another win will make them jump back up to fifth. It's
true. It is that scary. But I think with the form they've been on, with the comments he's made, with the style of football they're playing, they want him gone.
I mean, with the team they've got, they should be in top two for me, definitely.
It's an attacking team and they play negative, boring, time-wasting shit football.
If they had a decent manager, they'd be alright.
Yeah, they'd be third.
Yeah.
Then Blackburn would be in fourth.
So, keep Dean Smith, who's doing a grand job.
I want him to stay. I want him to stay at Norwich forever. Yeah. Forever.
The rest of the top six up there, we all want you to keep Dean Smith.
So that's our 4-play predictions. Do get down in them comments. Let us know whether you agree, whether you disagree. Make your picks. Make sure you head over to Pitch Football and play 4-play.
Exactly.
Because if you're not playing 4-play, you're missing out.
4-play gets prizes.
Points get prizes. 4-play gets... Ooh. I need to stop. But anyway, points make prizes. Get yourself on the leaderboard. There's some great prizes up for grabs. And you don't want to miss out. I think that's about everything, isn't it?
I think so. We've covered most, haven't we?
I think we've covered it. It's going to be an exciting Boxing Day, I think.
Tell you what, you'll give us a topic that you want to hear from us.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Get down in comments. What do we need to focus more on?
Yeah.
What team haven't we talked enough about?
What team would you want us to talk about?
Let us know for the next episode, heading into the new year, which team you want us to focus on. Is there any team that we need to show more love? Let us know down in comments. Make sure you download the Pitch Football app. Make sure you subscribe to the Pitch Football YouTube channel. Give this video a like. Get in them comments. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I've been Jonny.
I've been Jonno.
Good luck on Boxing Day, unless you're playing us. Ta-da.
Ta-da.